Here it is. It's bullshit.
Wait, why did we go to battle? That was weird. Anyway, here we are.
It's all bullshit.
Yep. But now we have 9 lives, so it'll be at least a little bit less bullshit.
Hopefully, maybe. Also, I enabled the play as the same character.
Oh. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Everybody's Axel. Robot duplicates.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. That's how we wound up in battle mode. That's what happened. Doesn't work anymore.
Oh wow, you actually have to enable it every time.
Yep. I mean, I didn't really see the point in doing that, but I mean, that's cool.
Everybody plays as Skate.
That probably would be a problem. I don't see that working out well.
Nobody has an alternate color palette. What's the point of playing as the same character if you just don't use the palettes from versus mode? Sega, what was fucking wrong with you guys?
I don't even know. You are gonna actually use the original recording of the first attempt, though, right?
Yeah. I think
okay,
I think I'll call that video Streets of Bullshit.
Well, just call it Streets of Rage 3 Part 0.
Streets Fate Stay Night or Fate Zero. Except yep. Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage Apocrypha.
Streets of Rage Last Encore. Literally.
Apocrypha. I can't talk.
Speaking of well, not speaking of Fate, but speaking of anime in general, I just finished Hero Mask, which was really
what?
Hero Mask.
Okay.
Which was really good, actually. I mean, it ended on a deliberate cliffhanger, but it was still really good.
I'll have to check that out. I think the only show that I finished recently was Doom Patrol.
That's right, folks. Hero Mask available on Netflix at this very moment. Link below. But not really, unless you're watching this on a PC, in which case I could if I wanted to. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched, I got DC Universe, I've been watching Doom Patrol. That is a fucking weird show. I mean, that's not to be surprising, because
it's Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol as a concept is typically pretty weird. But still. Oops.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, hey, none of this, like, catching a dude in between you thing. This isn't this game is rated T for teen.
Bare knuckle sandwich.
Don't forget to toss a little Brazzers logo in there, Alex.
I think you took the different connotation from that than I did.
There's no sandwiches in this game. It's just apples and turkeys. Whole roast chickens.
No carbs here.
I feel like everybody should have a special with the bat, because, well, it's a bat. No bats for anybody. Only knives. What a dick. Interrupted my special attack with the bat. What kind of nonsense is that? McLeod. McLeod?
Cloud.
Is it
Cloud.
McLeod?
Pretty sure.
Except Cloud is spelled wrong.
Scottish.
Or is it McLeod? McLeod?
Cloud.
Is it? It looks like two D's. Like, I can't tell.
L-E-O-D.
Streets of Rage font is kind of like,
5. I don't know why I keep doing that. Try to suplex the big fat guy. It's probably because in the previous games you could definitely do that. Or at least in Streets of Rage 2 you could.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they added that until this one. No!
No,
What?
that was the thing in 1 as well.
If they just took it out in 2 for some reason.
Yep.
Wait, how are people just dying? I don't understand what's going on. I'm not complaining, but I don't understand what's going on. I have mysteriously killed 3 people now.
So the trick to the specials, by the way, you need that apple. The trick to the specials is you hit whatever passes for X, and you hit either forward or forward down up, or it's different depending on the character, from what I could see.
Yeah, everybody has the
Take a chance to look that up.
everybody has the same forward one, which is just like a longer range version of their forward attack. A much further one in Blaze's case because she jumps.
Yep. For all the good it did me. Hanging out on a corner of the screen where I can't hit you. Also, that's some bullshit. I can see him on the screen, but I can't hit him.
And he was kind of taunting you too. Sitting there just off screen like, yeah.
Sacrifice play.
Like, dude, maybe you should have like started just kept driving instead of stopping first. You probably would have gotten stabbed. Get out of here, Excite Bike. I still like how the name of Blaze's forward special is basically the same thing as Chun-Li's thing, except it's, well, short range instead of long range.
Yep.
An unusual case of an actual accurate translation.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, when the that last Streets of Rage 4 trailer they didn't actually show. They haven't shown any of the original special attacks yet. Just Grand Upper.
They probably haven't got like anything figured out yet.
We're
That was
making
the impression I got.
We're making a game. Unlike Square Enix right now, who's just like, we're making FF7. We don't know when we're gonna stop making it, but we're making it.
Well, they're going to stop making some of it around in March, apparently. Also, how did they manage to make an Avengers game that actually works in multiple lines? That, like, the game
Shit,
itself
funny.
looks okay, but like the models are just weird.
I'm kind of iffy on Captain America's weird old face.
Yeah. Like, to me, it's like, okay, they basically look like they were trying to copy to some degree the standard look of the movie characters, but they didn't really do that. They only sort of did it. To me, it's like, well, it either go all in on the comic book look, which is what you really should do in a game like this, or actually do the movie characters. It feels like they were going to do movie characters but couldn't get the rights, so they decided, or the money for the licenses, for the actual people to be in it.
Poor dumb
so they
bastards.
just kind of made something up, yeah.
My opinion.
They really need to retool those looks. It's not good.
My opinion on the game so far is, I want to skip to the point where I can play as Taskmaster.
You might not be able to get that.
Well, they're gonna add. Apparently, they're just gonna add characters. So.
Yeah. Give me She-Hulk.
I want Spider-Man 2099. That's my first pick all the time, every time.
Give me She-Hulk. Give me Spider-Man. Give me Hellcat. Even though she's not really been an Avenger for all that long.
I would be. I'd be really surprised if they didn't have Spider-Man on the default roster.
I wouldn't.
Because I mean, they did.
Didn't they announce Miss Marvel was in it?
I think this is actually like the first.
I know they didn't. They didn't. They mentioned the Terrigen crystals, so some people thought that she might be in the game because of that.
Granted, this is like.
Yeah, she's an Inhuman.
Oh, that's a MCU. Carol is just an Inhuman instead.
Nope, she's not an Inhuman. She's a Kree.
Oh, you're talking about other Miss Marvel.
Yeah, I'm talking about Kamala Khan, as opposed to Captain Marvel.
I just default back to a character's original name just because it's like, okay, well, it's a new game, so it could just be back to being Miss Marvel instead of Captain Marvel.
You know they'd never let them do that.
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out.
Their brand recognition is way too strong for that. They would never do that.
Well, it is now.
And plus, do you realize how people would lose their shit if they did Miss Marvel and it wasn't Kamala Khan? As popular as that character is.
It is a Square Enix made game.
They're not that stupid.
Like
I said, Marvel would have way too much control over the game for that. And Disney especially. Like I don't think that's a mistake that they would make.
Fuck off with that, Shiva. I love Shiva. It's probably actually like I would rather be. Actually, you know what? Make Shiva a playable character in Streets of Rage 4. That's what I really want.
But you gotta fight him first on the first stage.
It's just as hard as the end of Streets of Rage 2.
Good lord.
I gotta double check. What were the buttons we had to hold?
X. Whatever X is. Well, you have to hold B for the Shiva thing.
Yeah.
Unlock it.
And B and start.
Yep. Oops.
I'll take the L. I'm holding it. I don't think it counts for me, but I'm holding it.
I'm holding it too.
Jetpack guy fucking takes off. I think you just have to hold it until the next stage. I don't know.